The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission appears to be cleaning its house in a move that has seen the sacking of its procurement director, Lawy Aura, over delayed sourcing of ballot papers.
Aura was relieved of his duties barely 10 days after the director of ICT was sent on a 30-day compulsory leave.
And concerns have been raised in certain quarters over the rationale of replacing key figures this close to the general election.
Duncan Hamber with the details.
In a statement, IEBC Chair Wafula Chebukati says firing its procurement director, Lawy Aura, was necessitated by incompetence that has made operations untenable as we fast approach the general election. Aura has now been recalled to the National Treasury, which had seconded him to IEBC. Multiple sources hint that Aura is a second victim of the vicious wars between IEBC commissioners and the Secretariat, which has been accused of deliberately sabotaging the election preparations at the anniversary towers as they battle for tenders. Commissioners are said to be getting increasingly frustrated by the manner in which the Secretariat is dragging its feet on various critical matters, despite being cognizant of the fact that time is fast running out. For instance, with only 62 days to go, ballot papers are yet to be obtained, bearing in mind the high number of candidates participating in the general election, the highest ever in the country's history. Aura is said to have advised against awarding the deal to Dubai-based Al Ghurair Printing and Publishing Company through single sourcing, but the commissioners are pushing for the Dubai firm, citing a report prepared by Director of Elections, Immaculate Kasait, recommending it. Sources indicate that CEO Ezra Chiloba has requested the Commission to present in writing any directive to award the deal or seek legal opinion from the State Law Office on the level of involvement of commissioners in procurement matters. In his statement, Chebukati alluded to the row within his team. He says, "We have noted with deep concern the growing anxiety associated with the ballot procurement, in particular the bidding process and ultimate selection of the supplier." And he adds that the Commission is addressing the issue of procurement of ballot material with utmost urgency. "We are making every effort in reducing the delay in the selection of the supplier, and we will inform the nation of our options soon." 2 weeks ago, High Court Judge George Odunga issued a temporary order suspending the decision of the Procurement Board, which nullified the initial 2.5 billion tender that had been awarded to a Dubai firm, Al Ghurair Printing and Publishing Company. The firm was to supply 130 million ballot papers. Just 10 days ago, IEBC Director of ICT James Muhati was sent on a 30-day compulsory leave for failing to cooperate in the provision of information with audit. Muhati was shown the door following a report by the Audit, Risk and Compliance Department. He is alleged to have failed to cooperate in the provision of information requested from the department. This is reported to be contrary to the Public Finance and Management Regulations of 2015. The Act grants the Directorate of Audit, Risk and Compliance unrestricted, direct and prompt access to all records, official or personal, so long as they are relevant to the performance of the audit function. In just 10 days, 2 senior officials at IEBC have been sent packing with only 2 months to go before the general election. Is it sabotage at play, or is it a cleanup? Duncan Hamber, KTN News, Nairobi.